Well, here's the follow-up video everybody's been waiting for. In the past, we dropped a video about fxalexg. Could he possibly be living a fake Forex lifestyle? Well, he recently dropped another video showing the 3 titles for the cars that we were talking about, and also he bought 3 new cars. Well, everybody's saying, oh, what are you guys going to say? What do you think? Well, you want to know what we think? We're going to just say congratulations. Congratulations. And we never said he didn't have any money. He has a lot of money. The problem is, it's your money. Let me paint a real quick scenario for you guys, and then we're going to get real deep at the end of this video. But let me paint a scenario for you. You may want to look at more what someone does than what they have. Let's paint this picture. Imagine you got a financial advisor. You sit down in front of this guy. He looks very successful. A lot of people talk about him. I mean, you see him everywhere you go. You see him in commercials. You see him everywhere. You see him all over social media. You know, so you say, man, finally I found somebody who can show me the ropes. I think I can trust this guy. I'm going to go ahead and go all in. I'm going to buy his course, go to his boot camp or whatever it is. I'm in. And then you're sitting home one day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And you see your financial advisor run across the screen with a thong on. Bruh. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against anyone trying to be the next big social influencer like stevewildoit or Vitaly, but would you take investment advice from them? I didn't think so. Well, enough of that. It's time to get real serious. In the next 90 days, life is going to get real serious for a lot of people, majority of people. So if you get scared easily or you don't want to hear the truth, you might want to go ahead and just get off this video right now. This is not for you. Just go ahead and stick your head in the sand and live your life. So I can refresh your memory, watch this video real quick, and then we're going to come back and show you the steps you need to be taking, because in the next 90 days, all of these things are going to affect you or someone you know if they haven't already.
We're now with more on that. Good morning, Rena.
Rhiannon, good morning to you. That's right. The layoffs are already piling up this year, and we're just a few weeks into 2024. Wayfair announcing it's preparing to lay off at least 13% of its global workforce. And the publisher of the iconic Sports Illustrated magazine saying that most of its staff will be let go. The union calling it a very difficult day for its members. And it comes after a Macy's announcement earlier this week, the company laying off about 3.5% of its total headcount, roughly 2,300 employees. The iconic department store also closing 5 locations.
Play City tenants are ending tomorrow. Renters are expected to pay back rent accrued between October 1st of 2021 and January 31st of last year. Also tomorrow, rent increases can begin on some rent-stabilized units. It's a concern for many renters, but owners say they've been struggling as well.
It's going to be $2,500 a month. It's going to be plus bills. That's what makes you go homeless.
We are starting to hear from members who are facing foreclosure today.
Well, in the coming 90 days, a lot more people are going to be going through what we just saw, or even yourself. You probably already know people who lost a job, who are looking for a job, and you yourself are probably at your job right now realizing that things don't look too good over here, and it's just a matter of time. Maybe you're even going to get laid off. And to top it off, I heard a shocking stat. Every day, there's 30,000 repos. 30,000 cars are being repoed per day right now, and that's going to increase this year. That means tonight, 30,000 people are going to go to sleep. When they wake up in the morning, guess what? Their car is going to be gone. I mean, miss 2 payments, and they're going to start looking for your car. So, I mean, just think about that. That's the size of the amount of people that's at a football stadium that's going to wake up. People with kids, they got to get to work. I mean, elderly people, single moms, everybody. This is why you need to do something. Whether it be a side hustle, you have to do something. The thing that I know how to do is trade. And what do I use? The bread and butter program. And there's a reason why it says it's designed for the 99% of people. All right, let's talk about that. 99% of people don't have a lot of money. You don't have a lot of money to open up a trading account to actually have gains. You're not going to do this with $2,000. You're not going to do this with $5,000. That's why you get a funding account. And speaking of that, most of the Forex companies are banning U.S. residents. This particular one that's recommended by the bread and butter program is a futures trading program. And from what I know, it's the only funding program that's endorsed by one of the Shark Tank guys. This guy right here, he's endorsing that. So this is not no Mickey Mouse operation here. So second thing that the 99% of people need is time. You can do this trading, follow the charts early in the morning before you go to work, get it done. And I'm gonna give you an example right now. I recently opened up 2 new $50,000 funding accounts. And as you can see, it was February 16th, which is a Friday. Bread and butter program. We only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but Friday I showed a couple of people. I opened up a new account. As you can see right here, I made a little over $4,000 on the account. Right there, you can see that. And look at the time. It was probably within 30 minutes or so, something like that. The trade was about 30 minutes. And remember, again, this is, look at the account. I'm gonna go to the other account and show the other account in a few minutes. Just remember those couple of numbers so you see it as a different account. There were 2 accounts, and this is the back end of the actual trading platform, which is Tradervate. And you can see, again, $4,000, a little over $4,000. It's a $50,000 account. And here's the other account right here. You can see the account number is different right there, and it's on the same date, February 16th, which is a Friday. You can see right here, this is the this is without the commissions, and this is with the commissions in it. A little over $4,000, and that's one day. That's on a Friday. It took me about 30 minutes. This is not common, but this is what can happen. And if I wanted to make more money, what did I do? I open up more accounts, and I'm going to talk about the funding accounts later. But you can see right here, $8,000 one day. It took me about 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes longer, but I followed the charts that you supplied in the bread and butter program. It tells you when to trade and everything lined up. So I just went in. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't YOLO into a trade. My risk was minimal, and I got in and I got out and went on about my day. So that's a Friday trade. Happy Friday. So let's talk about the funding accounts right now. Funding company right here, and this is the platform. You're going to select the one that says Tradervate plan, and you can trade on TradingView also, directly on TradingView's charts. A full instruction on how to buy these will be down below. The link will be down below, and also the link to get the bread and butter trading program, because obviously you don't want to buy these accounts and not know how to trade. And it's only trading the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. That's what you should focus on. Why? Because there's no earnings to throw off the price. There's no CEO that can have a scandal that cause the price to drop. So we're talking the indices and futures, right? So the patterns are well known with the charts you're gonna get with the bread and butter trading program. You'll be all set. Just study that. It'll tell you what time you need to be getting up and everything, what patterns to watch for. You'll have everything. And this is the part where you get your funding. So, right, you have $25,000 all the way up to $300,000, right? I do not recommend getting a $25,000 account because you don't have a lot of wiggle room as far as getting close to blowing that account. All right, so for the 50,000, the profit target is $3,000. So once you get to 53,000, you go to a live account. And as you can see in the last video, I did that pretty much in one day. I mean, that's over, but over time you would do that. So the thing is, right now these are on sale for 90% off. So a $50,000 account will cost you about $16. Yeah, $16. A $300,000 account, $300,000 will cost you $64. So we recommend people that's in the bread and butter trading program, it says in there, to buy as many accounts as you can afford while they're on sale. I would say even if it's 70% off, it's still a good deal. But when it's 90, you load up on these accounts because you can have up to 20 live accounts. That's how you make a lot of money here, not with a lot of risk, but with a lot of accounts. Okay. So there's, like I said, a link will be down below on how to buy these accounts, which platform to choose, and also the link to it's a short video with those, also a link to buy the bread and butter trading program. They're doing something special right now because the price is actually going to increase next month. So guys, do what you got to do, or it's going to get done to you.